It all started about 2 years ago when Anne, my sister, and I went looking for a cup for our mother who has tremors in her hands, and we wanted a cup that had 2 handles. We found some, but they were really awful to look at and very badly made. We realised that it looked like medical kit, and this was an area where there didn't seem to be anybody doing anything good.
One of the key things you have to think about when you're being a designer is meeting the unmet need. In the case of Eyra, they have noticed that the unmet need is attractive, appealing, aspirational products that are available for the needs of an ageing demographic.
A lot of people's identity revolves around the environment that they live in, how they do things with regards to equipment. It's practical, but it's generic and they're not really aesthetically pleasing. And that's where you get a lot of resistance to people wanting things in their house.
What's important about these first pieces that we're designing is that there are a lot of things out there that perform the functions reasonably well, but they don't feel like a piece of furniture or something that you would want to have in your home. And I think it's important that this can be an object that people would buy whether or not they have mobility issues.
Whether you're designing something for a cyclist or whether you're designing something to be used in the kitchen by somebody with limited mobility, you need to understand a set of boundaries that will determine what the solution is. And then you need to try lots and lots of things and test them.
Recently we did a focus group, kind of looking more at the utensils that we looked at designing with Sebastian, and everyone was really excited.
Working with the focus groups and with Eve, the occupational therapist, we were able to sort of work out what the best width is in the hand. And also we've worked it out so that you can hold it at any angle, because if you've got a shape that's too directional, that makes it difficult for people to hold them in different ways, and different people will have different requirements in terms of how they have to hold their wrist.
It was actually this shape I think was the final one. It's taken many prototypes to get here, but I personally find it really exciting when you find a shape that suddenly works.
I think there's this sense that when you reach a certain age, all the time you've spent your whole life honing your taste and being a person with an aesthetic sensibility, it just disappears. Actually, the opposite is true. That's why what we're doing at Eyra is so important.